Hey you guys, and welcome to my December TBR, or end of the year TBR is what a lot of people have been calling theirs. So I don't know. Just welcome to this month's TBR and books I want to get to before the end of the year. So my Goodreads goal, man. I'm like read 83 books this year, so I need to read like 17 more. There's about one or two books I might be completing soonish, so like 15 books I need to read soon, maybe 14 if I count this other one. I don't know. We just go ahead and get started. But okay, I have a question. Does Goodreads ever just take books off of Goodreads? Because I feel like, okay, I know I read 83 books, and I feel like on my Goodreads goal is counting it. Like, it's been saying, but every time I read, like, in my Goodreads goal, I'll leave it down below, I count it, and I'm like, there are not 83 books here. I feel like Goodreads took it away from the site, but they still left it in my currently reading. And now, next year, I'm just going to write down everything I read. Someone also suggested putting a Goodreads shelf of, like, read in 2018 shelf as well. So I'll probably do both next year, because this is just driving me insane, wondering what it was. It's probably one of the short stories I read, so I don't know. I don't remember. Too many books, man. So let's go ahead and get started. These two books are on my currently reading list. This is a coloring book, and I know some people probably don't cut coloring books, but I do. If it counts on Goodreads, I'm gonna put it, okay? And I made some videos of me coloring some of the pages in here, so I'm gonna link that playlist down below. But I made a coloring video the other day. I just have to edit it, and then so that's going to be up. I'm hoping to do one more before I count it as done. So this one will definitely count towards my goal. I really do enjoy the pictures in here, and then I'll write a little tiny review. So the other one thing on my currently reading list, which may or may not still be on there, is Love is a Dog from Hell by Charles Bukowski. I was really enjoying this, and then I put it down because I was like, I could just read through this from out the year. But I should know myself, if I put something down, it probably ain't going to get done anytime soon. So what I'm thinking is, because I didn't get too far, is like, I'll just take it off my currently reading and read it next year, or take it off my currently reading and just sit down and read all of them. So I don't know. We gonna see, because there's another poetry book that I could probably read faster this year, and then just do this one next year sometime. So we'll see, because I was really enjoying the poetry, but I kind of want to start over from the beginning, even though poetries probably don't really tell a story that much, but in my head it does. And yeah, so yeah. Moving on from that, I have 1,000 Cuts by Simone Elkeles, and this was about this recently hired history teacher walks into a school assembly with a gun and murders 3 students and a colleague before turning the weapon on himself. Seems clear it was his psychopath beyond help, or was it? But there's just like various like witness testimonies, and like a bigger picture emerges on some stuff, and I've really been wanting to get to this, so hopefully I can in this short little book, so I shouldn't have too much trouble. And then books that you guys keep seeing, Jonas Cabal the Necromancer, really want to get to that one. The main character's funny. And then Red Shirt by John Scalzi, who, if you guys have not read Old Mountains War, you guys should, because it's hopefully about to become like a movie really soon, and I'm just really excited about it. That's why there's a lot of arm movements, and I'll probably do a reread of those. One time there was a book club hosted by Justice R. Stone, and I have like videos up from that. It's like 3 videos talking in depth about the book, because the book is kind of broken up into 3 parts, so I'll link those 3 parts down below for anyone who's interested, if you guys already read it and want to discuss it. But I'm about to reread it, so maybe I'll be updating those discussions. I'm just like really excited. It's one of my favorite books. And then I have Sweet Temptation by Wendy Higgins. I read the Sweet Evil trilogy last year, or did I finish it this year? I don't recall exactly. But this is the 4th book that came up unexpectedly, because authors keep doing that, and this is all from Caden's point of view from all those 3 books, I believe. I think I heard someone say that. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. So, but if it's not, then I wonder if she's going to make 2 other books. That'd be interesting. I'm still buying, because I do love the trilogy. So we'll see. And then I have The Vast and Brutal Sea by Zadoria Cordova. This is the third and final book in the Vicious Deep trilogy, and I reread the first 2 books this year, and then I was like, ke-sha, you got to get to this. So hopefully I will get to this before the end of the year, so that way it could be another finished series that is in my life. So yeah, and then I have Where She Went, again another finished series I need to do, but also because I own it. Look, I loved If She Stayed, really unexpectedly. I really love the movie, and I wasn't sure how I would feel about the book because, you know, I love the movie, but I love the book. Like, I love the book. Like, I was just all up in the book, like, oh my god, yes. But now I'm not like, I didn't like the plot line for this one. I'm just like, y'all should have just left it like the last time, and I could have just been imagining happy, sad, happy, but mostly happy things, okay? But now I'm just like, no, I don't want to. I'm not sure if I want to know, and I've heard not so great things. So we'll see about this. I need to get on it, I do know. And then I have Perfect Chemistry by Simone Elkeles. Perfect Chemistry. It's a book. Yeah, you guys are probably like, but I'm gonna link the trailer down below. You guys go watch that trailer, come back if you guys haven't seen it, because I'm always telling people about it. It's my favorite trailer ever. Like my friends get annoyed because I watch it and then I just quote it all the time. Like, I just get in those moods, and partly because of that, I probably like just psyched it up in my head, and now I'm like partly scared to read it because what if I don't like it as much as I think I'm going to love it, you know? So, but I really need to get to this, and every other book that I put on my must read of 2017, I need to rewatch that. I'm gonna add that to my end of the year TBR to try to get to those books, and this is definitely one of them. It's finally time. After all the time it's spent on my wish list, after all the time it's spent in my household, it needs to be read. So there we go. And then last but not least, we have Gory again by Edward Gorey, which always stays my reading goal. This is a bind up of a bunch of books, and I usually just count them individually so I can give like little tiny reviews and just see what other people are saying about them, because I know it's not big here on YouTube, but I always wonder what people think of these weird dark stories that go on, and what was going on in Edward Gorey's head, and oh my god, just like sometimes I'm just reading like, what was he thinking? Like, weird, slightly uncomfortable things be happening sometimes. But I love Edward Gorey, and this is the last book, and so will bind up that I want to savior. So I'm not sure if this is, I believe they said that was all his books, so I'm not sure, but there are a few of them I want to buy the individual book too. So this was great in helping me with that, because that way I don't have to buy all of his books individually, because that would have been a lot of money. So those are the books that I have to show you. You guys let me know if you guys have heard of any of these books before, if you guys read them, or if you guys plan to, and what books you guys are planning or hoping to get to before the end of the year. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.